Committing to support the causes you care most about was always important to me. But in these last years, I've become very involved in the Jewish Community Relations Council and then the Newmark Institute for Human Relations. And both of those organizations focus on building bridges between communities. It's an outreach from the Jewish community to other interfaith and intergroups that understand the great need, especially in today's world, to be together and to understand one another, to create civil discourse, and to really listen to one another with an open ear.
Not a simple thing, bringing individuals from each community together. And she worked long and she worked hard and she worked with the inspiration that she always had from knowing that what she did was important.
One of the projects we did was to have a Jewish and Muslim day of service. We brought together sometimes over 1,000 volunteers on Christmas Day. It was just a wonderful coming together, and the offshoot of that was that we created a dinner group where Jews and Muslims met at each other's homes, and we shared food, we broke bread, we learned about our food cultures, but we learned so much about each other. And it was that kind of relationship that you build on, and that in times like this, we can discuss what's going on in a civil kind of way.
She worked vigorously and successfully to put together a African-American Jewish tour of Washington, D.C.
We visited the Holocaust Museum and the African American Museum. We unveiled a lot of feelings that we all had about each other. Every year we hold a community Seder. The Seder marks the biblical Passover holiday where we commemorate the liberation of the Jews from Egypt when we were slaves. But we realize that the Jews aren't the only peoples on this planet who are suffering prejudice. And so every year we hold a Seder that brings together many interfaith groups to pray together and to honor the concept of understanding one another.
Rabbi Nachman of Breslau had this to say: if you believe breaking is possible, believe fixing is possible. That typifies Phyllis's approach.
It's so core to me to think about working together with people and having greater understanding in our world, that's what drives me to do the work I'm doing.